Good day, umpires, coaches, managers, players, or anyone involved in PSI Nationals 2021 based in Johannesburg and Pretoria. My name is Peter Calder, I'm the umpires manager, and I'm just going to be running through some things I just want to provide clarity on before the event happens. So one, as umpires, we can make sure we umpire correctly, and two, coaches and managers can understand what we are doing and why. So it's not going to be all the rules of hockey, it's going to be simply just a few points that I want to run through. I'm not going to make this a long video, so let's get cracking. Firstly, no kicking backs. There's field players and there's goalkeepers. Okay, so when defending a penalty corner, if there's no fully kitted goalkeeper on the field, then all the players must stand outside the goal box, behind the back line, on the opposite side of the goal box than which the penalty corner is being injected. And remember, there's no limit to the number of defenders who can defend a penalty corner. It can be all 6 field players if you're playing that structure, or it can be the goalkeeper and 5 field players. Any player who's not defending the penalty corner must therefore be beyond the top of the circle on the other side, so within 9 meters of the back line, to put it a different way. Please make sure we substitute at the halfway line. This just avoids confusion, and the last thing we want is more than 6 players on the field at any time, because that just causes a lot of chaos and unnecessary cards. Then, hockey is a push game. There's no hitting involved, so please, umpires, watch the warm-ups and decide for yourself what is a hit and what is a push. Okay, players cannot be hitting the ball. They try to do a fake slap or a roll slap or whatever you want to call it, and actually the stick moves a good half a meter before it hits the ball. That's a hit. Can't allow that. The same with some of the deflections on goal, where the ball's going across the top of the circle and the player wants to try to flick it. They need to collect and play. They can't whack it. You'll hear a nice loud sound, and that often can indicate that it is a hit. Not always, but often can indicate that it is a hit. Okay, and I'll insert a video here on what example of a hit and a push are. Then let's talk about the lifted ball. And I think this is something that we're just not good as a country in general when it comes to. Because a ball that lifts 100 millimeters on a stop, so a defender goes or attacker goes to stop the ball and the ball raises up and down the height of the stick head, that is fine. That must be allowed everywhere, whether it's in open play, whether it's an attacker in the circle stopping the ball, whether it's a penalty corner. The lift must be applied consistently across the field. Okay, we don't make the rules different because now they could score a goal. No. Okay, because otherwise we're going to be here deciding what is an opportunity, what isn't. So to make it clear for everyone, a lift like this, okay, when a player stops it, the ball goes up and comes straight back down, play on. Okay, if anything, if you're a player trying to tackle that player and the ball's lifted, it's actually wasted time for them to control it. So you've got more time to try and make the tackle. Also, I think it's important to note that the players who are lifting the ball higher than that, so we're talking like mid-shin and higher, okay, we penalize that anywhere on the field. Okay, skill is part of hockey. Hockey is a skillful game, and we can't now say that actually no one's around, but it's lifted like 2 meters in the air. Okay, that's poor skill. Remember that if the attackers take a shot at goal inside the circle, they can obviously lift it. But if they play it flat along the ground and the goalkeeper makes a save, and now that save lifts, okay, yes, it's a save, but it's still a lift because the ball's played flat and now the goalkeeper's lifted the ball. So you'd actually penalise a penalty corner against the goalkeeper there. But obviously, if the shot at goal is lifted and the goalkeeper makes a save, then what's important to understand is that as long as the goalkeeper makes the save safely, we consider it fine. It doesn't have to go out lower than the height it came in or any of that. It's purely goalkeeper makes a save and it doesn't cause danger to an attacker or hit the body of a defender, then it would be play on. Okay. And then the last thing when it comes to lifted ball is obviously if the player plays the ball across the court and it lifts over a player's stick, or they pop it over a player's stick, that's not allowed. So the only actual legitimate lift is when a player stops it and it raises slightly and comes back down. Like I said, anywhere. In front of the goal box, is about to score a goal, top of the circle, defense playing the ball around the back, they're all apply there. And then let's talk about danger. Now, when I say danger, this is something where I think we as a community are thinking about it wrong, okay? The rule is very simple, or not very simple, very clear, should I say, in the sense that it says a player who is in a low or set position, okay, I don't like that word set because I think we've overcooked it a bit, but basically a player who's low with their stick touching the ground, at least some of it, their hand doesn't have to be touching the ground, but it's close, they've bent down forward. You cannot play the ball hard into a player who's in a low or set position. And when I say hard, it's into where their body is. So their feet, their hand, or the stick when it's sort of in front of their body. If the stick is pushed out to the side and it hits the end of the stick, okay, that's not dangerous. Okay, danger is where it is on the body. So it's pretty much your frame of the body. Anything to the side, whether it's on the floor or whatever, is would not be dangerous. Okay. So please, players must go around. They can't spin into another player who's set or low. That's terrible. Okay, they're going to most likely get sent off for that. And umpires, we need to cut out that dangerous play. And the same as also if a player goes to take a flick at goal and the player is really close to them, the defender's really close, and the stick follow through hits them or gets close to them, that's considered dangerous as well. So it's not just the ball, it's the stick as well. But again, please don't go looking for it. Watch this scenario and go, okay, I'm happy with that, or no, that's dangerous, and award the free push accordingly. Okay, and I'll put in one or two scenarios of that as well. That is pretty much the brief for PSI Nationals 2021. Like I said, I want to keep it really simple. The players are here to play. Umpires, let's let them play. Let them play exciting hockey, give really good advantage. And coaches and managers, if there are any issues, please contact me. I'll deal with the incidents case by case, but please don't attack my umpires, because then I will be phoning you and discussing that, because umpires are there to do a job just like you're there to do a job for the players. So I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful Nationals, and good luck to every team.